All bad karma, bad energy must disperse. All good karma, good energy is welcome. Look, y'all, I'm gonna get a little deep on you today. Talk about things that need to be heard. All right, during the election, you was hearing about glass ceilings. Hillary kept saying she gonna, that's the firmament. You guys are, us, are trapped. We's belong here. Before the firmament was placed over the plane, individual spirits got away. And they're on the outside looking in. You species that are trapped inside of here have not seen real stars. You guys are in a big ass picture show. None of the things that you think are real is. It's called a pacifier. Because you guys act like a bunch of babies. Now, during this transition, species with great capabilities can enter the firmament. You can't get out, but they can come in. And this is because ships came here before and got uninvited guests. Species came down here, mated with other species, took them back to their district. It wasn't all good. This is why you guys are going to deal with the octopus. Octopus can come on land, walk around and breathe. They're giant. You call them sea creatures. You go to your sushi bar and want to eat them. Octopuses are not made for consumption. They're blacks. Shrimps, blacks. The octopus is very powerful. You will see this. You're going to sit around here and let others let you deteriorate. You know when you don't feel well, but you let somebody else tell you feel all right. You got individuals over here in Pacoima, toenails are black. That's the poison, the dirty water. Eventually your toenails will fall off. Fingernails too. You guys don't realize that a lot of your body parts are loaners, rentals. It's hard to believe, but this is true. You're being led, led astray. Consciously, you know what's right and wrong. Morally is where you're messing up at. Your morals are gone. You have no more morals, no more empathy. Your day consists of trying to do something to me to make me upset. But I must continue to speak about things that are going to occur in your future. The cataclysm, 3 days of darkness. You guys are not dealing with any horrendous as of yet. What's going on with you is going to get worse. It's not going to ease up. You didn't ease up on me. So as your bodies continue to break down, deteriorate, foul odors, stenches, itches you can't scratch. You guys are setting up for your own demise. Some of these things that are occurring with you are irreversible. Start getting black tongues, black toenails. You better start doing something. Things are pungent. Private areas is leaking. You guys are food. Right now, the only ones safe is indigenous beings and reptilians and greys. Lily butts. It's true energy that will guide their species to safety. All will not listen, not even to their own creators. I'm God. I'm not your creator. There are many creators. There's only one God. That's me. Your body parts are not subjected to going through the southern hemisphere. Some of you guys are composed of plastic and clay, crack. Until you purify, you cannot cross over. This is when your body parts start falling off. They tell you it's leprosy. It has happened before. It's just that the truth of it, they gave it to you, but they put it in a little small area. It only happened here. The only reason why they tell you that is because those species never want to forget. So they're very aware that your body parts can and will fall off your body. You got on here, and I know y'all thought I was joking when I said, you know what? You're going to wake up one day, That shit gonna be laying on the side of the bed. It's true. And that's because some of your creators have told you you're not gonna need these parts where you're going. You have no use for them. Your diets, you need to refrain from consuming meat. So much of it. Meat is grown in a factory. Real meat that derived from a person is cannibalism. This is what the elitists eat. They know they're consuming. It's cannibalism. Cows, horses, these are people. These are blacks. As I told you, some of y'all gonna get turned into puppy dogs. Well, that's what they did to blacks. They turned us, beings, into people. Lambs, cows, bulls. Table's gonna turn. Now the blacks are gonna turn your ass into dogs and cats, birds, flowers. Abracadabra. And this is why you're resorting and going back to your original forms. You guys are having animal behaviors because you are animals. People conduct themselves better than you. People are who you call animals. You're animals. Look the way you like to live, filth. You like to roll around in the hay. You cannot control your sexual desires. You want to shit outside and pee outside. You want to smell feces and urine. This is where you derive from. As I explained before, when men from the sexist mountain went hunting, foraged for food, their ladies, their wives were left in caves for long periods of time. They started having relations with the wolf, the coyote. They made it with blacks. But since you cannot be fertilized by an animal, you can carry the traits, characteristics This is why when whites get wet, they smell like dogs, wolves. This is why they have so many different color eyes. Because they carry the characteristics, the traits of the black. Black can change anything, even in people form, which you derive as animals. And this is why sodomites, whites, not indigenous whites, they did not participate in this nonsense. But the whites from the sexist mountains that came out here to consider themselves the Browns dabbled in this. Having relations with animals, which are people. They still do it to today. Ladies out there having a relationship with horses. Men out there trying to get goats, chickens. This is what they did before. They derive from people DNA, which is animals. They could not experiment on indigenous beings. So they went to the next best thing, people, which are animals. That's why they're always doing tests on rats and mice. Mosquitoes, they're blacks. Gnats, black. Flies, indigenous whites. They're black, but they're the lighter side. Yeah. You're just the lightness of our dark, deep well. You are on the surface. Just like the ocean. See it from a boat, pretty blue. Jump in the motherfucker, it's dark blue. Go down deeper, black. Right on to the right on. So now that we're coming to this crossroads, you won't be able to straddle the fence. You're not going to be able to stay on the sidewalk. You're going to have to cross the street. Love is love. Go to Facebook. Peace. I do what I do. You do what you do.